Hey, Polly Wally here. Okay, so got a little record collection the other day. Bought one off of Facebook Marketplace, and it just was, one of those ones with like 30 different records all laid out on the floor, and you can kind of look through them and see what's there. And this one, I noticed it had a few gems in there, and it was only $150 Canadian. That's like $80 American or something. It's pretty cheap anyway. And like 100 records or something like that. Or I think it's a collection that's been picked over by this dude. He's like a guy, great guy. I really like the dude, Michael. Forget his last name, but if you ever see an ad from somebody named Michael, maybe it's him. Really, I liked the way he did business. Like, he was very ethical, and he had his principles about him too. And he said, "No, I'm not greedy," And I was like, "Yeah, I noticed that. That's good." And so it means, maybe I shouldn't be so greedy. I'm a greedy bastard. I want every record in the world. Not every record, but there's a few. So yeah, I'll show you what they are. Oh yeah, so it's total, but it's not all gems. Like there was like 3 or 4 what would I say, 7 gems, and then like a bunch of fun stuff, and then just some donation stuff. So anyway, this guy goes to auctions and he buys collections there, and then he picks out the stuff he wants to keep. But he doesn't keep a lot, he said. He keeps his collection down to 400 titles. So he's more, I don't know, I think he's an auction guy, And I could see getting into that. Now that we have a car, it'd be fun to zip over to some small town auctions and, bid on some lots. And he said like the lots were like $150. So like that means he wants to pay $150 for the collection, get the stuff he wants out of it, and then he's gonna sell what's left for what he paid for it. And what a cool guy. So I guess that's what I got to do with the stuff I don't want out of here, because there's lots. Like I said, there was only a few things I really wanted, and then some stuff that was like great trades, and that's a good way to build your collection, is collect, get whatever's good that you find. I don't have to tell you. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So, the seeds. I can't seem to make you mine. And that was the only song I knew by them, but I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to get that record for a while, and you never really see it around especially for cheap anyway. And this one looks like it was owned by Poitras. Nice stiff cover, record's in good playable shape. There's a few little dings on it, but nothing, nothing that bugs me. But I've only listened to side 1, and I've gone through phases of listening to Can't Seem to Make You Mine, but I'd never really checked out the whole record. So that was the one I wanted to get it for. And then, but there's some other shit in here, like this nice, really beautiful cover on this Zeppelin 1. Not sure what pressing it is, but if anybody out there is interested in it, I've got one already, so I might keep this and sell the other one, whatever. But this one's, let's see if the record's nice. Oh, it's got a sleeve on it too. Wow. Cared for. Oh, wow. Pristine. I don't think it's an Oakridge pressing. I don't know what that is, but so yeah, maybe hang on to this one and trade the one I already got, because the one I have is rough. Or I've got like, this is one of those records. You ever get a record that you get in phases? Like, the first one I got is actually not in bad shape, but the record plays great, but it had no cover. It just had like one of those white cardboard DJ sleeves with like a Rasta Man on it. That had Led Zeppelin written on the side, and I was like, oh, what's in here? And it was Led Zeppelin 1. So I got that for like $1. So actually it was like $3 or $4 at that place. Expensive records. And then later got a cover with a really beat up record in it. So I got, combined those two and made one feasible copy. And then, but this one's beautiful. So, to me, I don't want to say it's the only Led Zeppelin song I love, but I gotta play a little. Oh, it's late at night. Okay, see if I can do it quietly. Better not. It's like everybody's asleep. Shit. Okay, next in the thing, this Van Halen guy here. Look at this sexy man there. But then at the end, he gets crushed by Van Halen. Atlas can't hold the weight of Van Halen. I wonder if David Lee Roth thought of that idea before he was fired. They had this design. It's like, it's very David Lee Roth type thinking. That'll be a real nice trade these days, because I saw they just reissued it. So or if somebody out there wants it, I think my email's around here, so we can shoot me a line. Got Neil Young, Hawks and Doves. Keeping that. When you see Neil, or when Neil comes to you, you keep it. Unless a buddy needs an extra copy, then you can get. And that's one of the beautiful things, eh? You got an extra copy of something, and your buddy is like, mentions they're looking for it, and you're like, haha, here, take mine, like, and they're like, oh man, let me pay you, and you're like, no, you don't get it. Like, I was digging around in some shitty place, just like a rat, and I found this, and I already had it, and I brought it home anyway, and I had 2 copies. I think like Neil Young Harvester had 3 at one point. And so if your buddy, mentions he wants it, you're like, oh yeah, here you go. And you're like, nah, it's like you found it for $1, and then it was looking for, you're acting as a conduit for the record. Pretty fun. And then Iggy, Real Wild Child, keeping that one for sure. Donna's a big Iggy Pop fan, and really, she's not his solo work as much as the Stooges. She really loves the Stooges, and I can't blame her. I love them too, but I kind of can't. She's schooling me, You gotta sometimes get schooled by your wife about the Stooges and the MC5, so she's into that whole thing. So we'll definitely put that on. That's a good one to put on at pizza night. tomorrow night. Maybe try to remember to put that on. AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. Problem Child. I forgot about that one. Whole lot of Rosie. That one's getting kept. Jeez, this was like this section of the collection is all Pizza Night jams. Neil Young and the Blue Notes. I already got one of these, so this would be a trade. If anybody wants it, let me know. So, hell yeah. Empire Burlesque, Bob Dylan. Shit. I don't think I know this record. So, I got nothing to say. All I can say is, oh, he's looking at me real guilty, too. I was like, I don't know this record. And he's like, is that a fact, motherfucker? I don't know you. So, yeah, I have to put that baby on and keep that. Then we got, wow, a little bit of Loverboy. So, this will go in a different pile. This will go in the other pile. We'll call it the other pile. There we go. Oh, here's a keeper though, man. Got the Sesame Street fever. No problem. Ugh. Doing the pigeons on here. Rubber duckies on here. C is for cookie. C is for cookie's a bit manic though. Holy fuck. Look at this. I think it's cursed. Okay, don't know what Audience is. I have seen this record cover before and I recognize it, but don't know it. And then we got some Spooky Tooth. But I don't know about this. You broke my heart, so I busted your jaw. Are these guys psychopaths? Spooky Tooth? Look at this. Oh, I get it. It's a fat lady joke. Ha ha ha. Steve Earle. Oh, yeah, Donna will. Steve Earle goes in the. What do you think? Is that one a keepy, or a other piley? Oh, baby. Now, Johnny Rivers is not like the score of the century. You could find a million of these anywhere, but it's got Memphis on there. And I love that recording of... I gotta do a little of that shtick. This side. Oh, and then it goes like that's the Johnny Rivers version. That's not Chuck Berry. And then Johnny Rivers also has like why am I doing I should be teaching a guitar lesson on this. Mental note, eh? Do that. Long distance information, give me Memphis, Tennessee. Trying to find the party. Okay, enough. Enough. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up a whole stack here, because there's a shit ton of these. Slade, keep your hands off my power supply. These are all in such nice condition. Slade, I'll go in the other pile. Or what's on the Slade? Slam the Hammer Down. Cheap and Nasty Love. This is going on the keep pile. Those are some good titles. Stampeders. I'll keep that all day, yeah. All day long, keep the Stampeders. War Greatest Hits, bang. Al Wilson, Actually, I'm gonna listen to that. I kind of like Super Clean Soul. Johnny Winter live. Probably Elton John Greatest Hits Volume 2. Actually, I could see listening to this. Two Can Do It, The Amazing Rhythm Aces. I'm keeping that. Argent in Deep. Definitely keep that. Wow, that's a lot of... I predicted 7 keeps, but I'm already up to like all of them. Or no, maybe 18 keeps. Oh shit. So onto the second bag. The second bag is even more varied. Hums. Definitely keeping. This is in nice shape. So owned by property of Ron and Janice. Yeah, nice stiff clean cover. Fuck. Man. Oh boy, look at this. Diana Ross and the Supremes. Cream of the crop. And the lead-off track is Someday We'll Be Two. My wife would divorce me if I didn't take this, but I would divorce myself if I didn't take it, because the Supremes, Donna has been into the Supremes since before I met her, and Diana Ross and stuff, and you know, I was like, I liked it, but I always felt like the voice is a bit sharp, but then it grows on you. And then Love Child, the album, when I heard the whole thing, I found it for Donna and gave it to her, and then we listened to it, and it was just like the best songwriting, the you know, just everything was so good. So yeah, I love the Supremes now. Oh, and we got some Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Yeah, I'll keep that. And then here we go, nice talking book. So this one could go to Doug, because I found him a talking book. He wanted a copy of talking book, and I was like, you know what, man, like I have like, I'm sure a lot of people like multiple copies of Songs in the Key of Life. Like, it's easy to find that one, and I have 2 or 3 of them, and like the third one had a copy of Talking Book shoved in there too, like pressed up against the other record. But it was actually in good condition, and one of those brown and yellow label, you know, like an original Motown label. So I gave that to him with no sleeve, and then, or, you know, without any sleeve. So you can see what's in there, and he can have that sleeve. And the best of Paul Williams, keep all day long. You know, I sing a Paul Williams song every night. And why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing. Is this on here? Oh, it's got an old-fashioned love song. Oh, Rainy Days and Mondays. Jeez. Man, writing is too small. But yeah, that's a keeper. Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits. Oh yeah, I love Cat Stevens. I can keep that. This one's interesting, eh? The Best of Dwayne Eddy. This one is like in the category, if I see it, I never get it. Even for like $1 or $2. But now that I have it, I will for sure put it on. I like at dinner listening to instrumental records sometimes. It's hilarious. It's fun. It just feels like, yeah, it's just the background music. We can have a conversation and this guy can twang along. Like Chet Atkins is really good for that. And so many instrumental things are. Now what the hell? They got Ray Charles, Friendship. So this is, there's no way I'm not keeping this shit. This is Ray Charles duetting with a ton of 80s country stars. Like, who have we got here? Ricky Skaggs, talented guy. He's singing with the he's singing with George Jones and the Oakridge Boys. Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash. Oh man, Merle Haggard. Okay, so maybe that's another gem. I don't know how valuable that is, but that's. Oh, and here's one I give this to Marvy, Star Wars. He already saw it actually because we were digging through them in the kitchen. So, so this one's from Marvy, and he's got a couple other records. He's got a Joan Jett record, the I Love Rock and Roll, and he's got Desolation Boulevard, and then another one by The Sweet. He went through a phase where he just was really into The Sweet. I don't blame him too. Though some of the stuff is a bit too proggy for me, like, oh shit. Heart and Soul, Barry White. From 1985. Oh, it's a compilation. It's a Barry White K-Tel compilation. Do I keep it? Am I that kind of guy? Am I? Guess I am. Yeah. Joan Armatrading? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, Commodores. Keep flying high with a natural high. Fuck yes. Dude, this is such a Phoebe Snow. The only thing I know with Phoebe Snow is isn't there that reference on The Sopranos where, oh geez, look at this Boney M. So that's got the Rivers of Babylon and Rasputin. Donna will want this. We'll keep this, and it will be played. It will be played. Donna, she'll play, like, she's really into punk too, but she also likes Boney M, and like, well, you know how people are. They're just like, I love the taste of people, like, because I'm a cannibal. Happiness is being with the Spinners. I'll keep it. Moody Blues. Moody Blues. Oh, geez, there's a full Moody Blues collection here. Moody Blues. Oh, I should be holding them up, sorry. It's just like the complete Moody Blues discography. No, I know. You know, I might like that shit. You know, I should put it on sometime. Whoa, wouldn't that be great? Whoa, holy shit. This is 80s Hollies. Or is it the 80s here? 1983 Hollies record. Keep. Sorry, I'm a little Downchild Blues Band. Oh, this is an interesting one. I haven't listened to it yet, but the cover really caught my eye. It looks like something pretty interesting. Beautiful lies you could live in. Is he a psychopath? Definitely put that baby on. We got Seals and Croft, Summer Breeze. I'll keep that. I actually don't have it. So we got a bunch of Doobie Brothers here. Hank Williams Jr. Oh, the old Mamas and the Papas. The Mamas. Well, it's the Mamas and the Papas. What? Oh, it's the Mamas and the Papas if. Okay, that's the title of this album. Definitely keep that. Ron and Janice. So this is the collection of Ron and Janice, man. So here's the obvious move is to Google Ron and Janice obituary. That's sick. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Kate and Anna McGarrigle. For sure keep. And then here's another one by this Tom Rapp. There's a band maybe called Pearls Before Swine. Was the thing I had learned. So there's a couple of this Tom Rapp, and these freaking album covers are ridiculous. So if they're this good, I don't know. If the music's half that good, it'll be twice as good as this. Oh shit. I gotta be careful. I got wheels on this chair and I don't want to smash anything. Put this stuff over here. Sweet Harmony, Maria Moldauer. That feels keepish. Or does it? No, it feels other pile-ish. Other pile doesn't mean thrown out. It just means the decision is not made. Or like the decision is made now, but come back in the clear light of day and assess the scenario. Because, oh yeah, I do want to try to do what he did, but, you know, make the $150 back. So I may have to look at what's in the sell pile, because right now it doesn't look like, oh, there's that Van Halen in there. So maybe that's like I don't know, $50 pile. So I might have to look at these ones and you know, make a few sacrifices. Fancy Free by the Oakridge Boys. It's got lead-off track Elvira. That is a keep. That's a fucking keep, all right? Porter and Dolly, Natural Duet. They were conjoined twins, you know, the first conjoined twins to have a #1 hit. Whoa, shit. Kenny Rogers in the first edition. Keep. Love that tambourine. Kenny Rogers' greatest hits. I think I already got a couple of those from Grandma Grandma Clay's box of records she gave us. So there's, I've already got, I'm covered for, I'm keeping this though, man. Wichita lineman, for sure. Keeping it, and we'll put it on. Problem is we're running out of shelf space upstairs, so one thing at a time, right? Tom Cochran. Oh, okay, and then here's the other one that this was recommended to me by my student friend. You know, he's a rock critic. Now he's a film producer, but he's a rock critic at heart, or, you know, music writer at heart. I don't know if he's a rock critic at heart. He's a music writer. And he recommended this to me. Or he just was like, let's check out this song in one of our sessions. And it was just like, oh, it sounds so good. And then I put it together, Matthew Southern Comfort. And then I found another solo album by him. And I didn't like it as much as this. So finally this came through at Valley High by Ian Matthews. Check it out. It's beautiful. It's just that peak analog 70s acoustic, beautifully recorded thing with really nice vocals. Janice Ian. Ah, fuck. It's got 17 on it. It does not. Then it is in the other pile. Whoa, Tanya Tucker. Hang on here. What do we got here? What's going on? Is this a gatefold? I don't know what's in the gatefold. You'll have to see it first. Oh no. If I was monetized, that would be demonetized. Well, TNT by Tanya Tucker. Oh my god. Okay. Voldy Landscapes. He's so sanctimonious. I'll put him in the Decide Later pile. Good Book Melanie, Decide Later. Whoa, look at this face. Look at this cover. Looks like it was painted by Lichtenstein. I read her letters yesterday. Consecrated 1962. Now here on the line in every single I love you. Oh man, that's the worst George Jones ever. I have just been blocked with singing lately. You know, maybe I gotta go to a rehearsal space and just fucking scream for a while. Holy, and this must be the counterpoint to the Ray Charles Half and Half record. This is Half Nelson. Willie Nelson jamming with Carlos Santana, jamming with Julio Iglesias. This has got All the Girls I Loved Before on it. Oh, he does a duet with Hank Williams. So there might be a Free as a Bird, Real Love thing going on. They did it first. Now, Hank Williams Jr., Major Moves. There would have been a time I just would have put that in the other pile. I'm going to put it in the other pile still. Because the other pile is not. And then we got Will the Circle Be Unbroken. Just the other day on a video I was talking about Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and looks like they did a budget version. Volume 2. So this is an 80s. Oh, it's got John Prine. John Prine's on. Well, I didn't know this even existed. Looks. They don't label anyone, but it looks like Birds people. Like there's Roger McGuinn and Chris Hillman. Emmylou Harris, John Denver, keep. John Prine. You've got both the Johns. You've got Prine and Denver. And Cash. How many Johns on there? Skaggs. Levon Helm. I should hold up the picture to the camera. You don't have to. So whoever can name every person in the record wins a free lollipop. Just go down to the bank and tell them the answer and ask them for a lollipop. See what happens. Holy shit, bros. I can't believe I said it that way. The Good Brothers. That's Dallas and Travis's dad. What the hell is this? So it looks like a bit of a promo copy. Oh, man. Here's a little moment for everybody. Wow. Okay, this is a coincidental one. This is Dan Seals, because I was... Do you ever get a song, 80s tune stuck in your head and you're like, who the hell was the singer of fucking this song? Yeah, and the one I had, it was... That's the song I'm talking about. It goes, I wanna pop chicky baby all night long. I got my Reeboks chicky baby. Some kind of song like that. And I hated the song then, but it's one of those songs that has grown on me. Like, I'm like, I can actually see why someone would potentially like this, you know? Like, and the singer of that song is Dan Seals. And the song is Bocky Bicky Baby. I don't know if it's on here, though. I'll keep it, though. Come on. It's fun to have 80s country. OMD. Other. Oh, No Jacket Required, Phil Collins. I'm going to catch hell for this, but I'll keep it. To me, I mean, pure nostalgia. This is in beautiful condition as well. This whole collection, Ron and Janice, must have been Janice taking care of the records. Fuck, I'm an ass. Oh yeah, I just have this great nostalgia for seeing it on the racks at the stores. It was iconic at the time. Like, you know, because the records are so big, and to see a rack of these heads, it was effective. And so a defining record cover of that year, for sure. Like, not, you know, even just, you know, like, you go to the store, or like even I think I saw it at a co-op, like the co-op, what do you call that? Department store. There'd be like rows of shit like that, and you're like, I don't know, it bleeds in the culture, and the culture club is in there as well. Oh, I'm running out of gas. It's getting late. That was a big song for me. Taco, other. Baba Doug McKenzie, keep. I used to think, when I was a kid, I used to think Bob and Doug were like the coolest. And it was, when we were in Boy Scouts, we'd have the sleepovers and we'd watch that movie, Strange Brew, and just laugh our heads off. But even seeing it on SCTV, like, I mean, that's what we all look like. Like, the earmuffs thing, nobody does that really, but the Rick Moranis guy, like, you could walk down the street in Toronto and see like 700 guys that look exactly like that. Like, it's less handsome, probably more handsome in Toronto, but that's what we look like up here. David Bromberg, guitar virtuoso. Check it out. Might not ever listen to Bromberg. That's a tough one. But Midler Live. Oh, now this is interesting. This Atomic Rooster. Is Atomic Rooster a good band? I've heard the name. It's on Elektra. Oh, we got some damage here. Holy hell. Are they a cool band? Yes. Those guys fucking look completely animalistic. We've been on the road for 700 days. Oh, man. Okay, so keep that. Quiet Lies, Juice Newton. Keep all day long. Laura Branigan. Yeah, of course. Carly Simon Hotcakes. Yeah, for sure. Air Supply. Greatest Hits. Rocky Mountain High. Ah, oh, keep it all day, man. I love that one. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home from someplace he'd never been before. They say that he went crazy once and tried to touch the sky. They say he forged a key for every door. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I seen him raining fire in the sky. You know you're gonna be a poor man if you never saw an eagle fly. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Maybe this bubble is constricting my... Yeah, I like that song. Wanda Jackson. Just got a Wanda Jackson record last week, and isn't that uncanny? And she's singing Yakety Yak. Don't talk back. Fuck. Look at this cover. Wow. That's how things used to be. That's what, I mean, it's funny that the different images that different eras try to put across is so fucking cool. Merle Haggard, Ramblin' Fever. I already got a couple of these, but this one, so far this bunch of stuff looks like it's really in good shape. Pharaoh Annie, John Renbourn. Totally keep. Acoustic guitar player. I've bought 3 of his so far and yet to be totally won over by Renbourn. It's like the string gauges are too light that he's using for what he, and it's frustrating. I find it, I love that genre of music. I like Jansch. And it is pronounced Jansch. I had a student who was a Jansch scholar, you know? I think he might even be doing a Jansch book or something. And he's like, it's Jansch. And this is one of those guys, you know, like, he's a smart guy. Like, I think he's a professor at U of T or something like that. And real young guy, though, young professor. And he says it's Jansch, so... Young professor, Adam. Okay, I better get through this. What the hell is this? Dr. Buzzard's original Bastard Band. I'll put that over here. Elton John greatest hits. This is the keep. ELO greatest hits. Total probably all I would need if Blue Oyster Cult Some Enchanted Evening. Fear the Reaper. It's on there. Keep it. Oh, because there's a fucking Reaper on there. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. Okay, and The Worst of Jefferson Airplane. Oh, might be warped. Definitely. Though that's another band that's not easy on the ears. Okay, War of the Worlds. Pass. Oh, hell yeah, bros. Look at this. Check it out, baby, now. Yeah, Keep Forever. That actually is one of Donna's favorite movies when she was a kid. You know, it's one of those ones, you know how sometimes you'll manage to get something on a VHS off of, you know, TV or something? And that was one that she was, you know, watching lots when she was a kid at that phase where you just, okay, what do you want to watch? Oh, let's watch Back to School again. We'll do it again. And the kids are memorizing it, and then, you know, they can go outside and, like, my sister and her friend used to, you know, they'd watch this Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom a million times, and then they'd go out in the yard and, you know, recite the lines and pretend to be the characters. It's pretty, Alan Parsons, keep it, Stallone, Over the Top. I think I need to look at this in the morning because I just want to keep everything, and I bet you were predicting that. I wasn't. I was feeling like, okay, let's try to get the $150. But I think there's lots to work with to try and do it. And oh, there's a couple more down here. Oh, a second. Oh, this one. This one I am really interested in. It's some kind of Grateful Dead, produced by Mickey Hart. Hamza Eldin. I don't know what Hamza does, but, you know, it says he creates the music. And then someone else writes the lyrics. But I bet you this is pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then there was this, the Something Wild soundtrack. Basquiat ripoff on the, or not Basquiat, whatever. Whalen record. Keep it. Whoa. Holy shit. Look at this Barbra Streisand cover. Butterflies. What? Did she have Pink Floyd design her album cover for her? Holy fuck. You guys ready? Ta-da. You don't bring me flowers. You don't bring me love songs. You don't talk to me anymore. When I come through the door at the end of the day. I'm doing Brando. Well, baby, I remember all the things you told me. I learned how to laugh, and I learned how to cry. Well, you just might learn how to... I'll keep that. It's fantastic. Rossini. EMI, Angels, William Tell, The Famous Five. It's classical. Put it in the classical section. Okay, that's the whole stack. That was exhausting, you know. And if anybody even sees this moment right here, you know, I'd like to say, God bless America. God bless rock and roll. Goddamn. Bless Bruce Springsteen. Bless George W. Clinton. Bless Bootsy Collins. Bless Sylvester Stallone. Bless Muddy Waters. Bless Marissa Tomei. The lights are blinking because it's saying you've gone into a trance. Anyway, thank you for hanging in. Peace on earth, goodwill.